At least 4 new cast members are joining Bridgerton in the much-anticipated 3rd season. There are 2 surprising departures, including the one of Phoebe Dynevor. With Regé-Jean Page leaving, Bridgerton might recast the Duke. It's something no one wants to happen, but at the same time, it's also something that must happen if Simon and Daphne are going to appear in the following seasons of the show. Recasting the role of Simon Bassett, aka the Duke of Hastings, might be a good thing. Yes, I still can't imagine someone else other than Page playing Simon, but there are plenty of actors who would be a good fit, and we'll get used to seeing a different version of the character. Season 3 will not focus on the same couple after all. Regé-Jean Page said he wouldn't mind if they recast the character, and yes, his statement broke my heart.
Moved me, and so I made a vow that his efforts would be in vain.
Why is he not returning? Okay, seriously, Page became a worldwide sensation following his portrayal of the dashing Simon. The actor, however, decided not to return in the 2nd installment, and he said he has no plans to reprise his role a million times. The actor left the series shortly after season 1 was released, and fans were devastated because Page was, without a doubt, one of the most prominent features of season 1. In the 2nd installment, we saw Daphne portrayed by Phoebe Dynevor several times, and she actually mentions her husband, saying how difficult it is for her to be alone with her 6-month-old son Angie. She doesn't imply there's something wrong with her relationship with the Duke, she only says that he's busy. Back in the summer of 2022, rumors about Regé-Jean Page returning as the Duke in season 3 started circulating on the internet. The actor felt the need to address the rumors, confirming they're only rumors and nothing else. And when some fans started suggesting a recast, Page addressed the issue in an interview with Variety on the red carpet for his new movie The Grey Man. When asked whether he would mind being replaced by some other actor in the series, he said they're free to do as they like. Recasting the role of Simon Bassett might be wrong, simply because there are a lot of people who think the part belongs to Regé-Jean Page. He's an amazingly talented actor after all, and his on-screen chemistry with Phoebe Dynevor's Daphne Bridgerton was on a whole other level. Do you want to see Bridgerton recast the role of the Duke of Hastings? Who do you think would be the next best fit for the part? Maybe Nick Sagar? Page's departure left us devastated, and we weren't ready for yet another heartbreak. Sadly, Page's co-star Phoebe Dynevor also left the show prior to filming season 3. So why isn't she returning? Well, same reason as Page, the actress feels like her arc is complete, and that's pretty much it. Per report by Netflix, you need to smash that like button if you haven't done it already. Okay, seriously, she said she did what she wanted to do with the character, and she feels like she had a great arc. Phoebe Dynevor captivated us with her portrayal of Daphne Bridgerton in season 1 of the Regency-era drama. Back in 2020, she and Page were all over the internet, with fans and critics praising their performance. This is why a lot of fans were disappointed to discover that she'll not return in the next season.
My most sincere apologies.
Asked if she makes an appearance in the 3rd installment of the show, Dynevor explained to Screen Rant during January's Sundance Film Festival, sadly not in season 3, potentially in the future. She added she's excited to watch season 3 as a viewer. The first ever season of the show followed Daphne's quest for love as she grew closer with and became romantically linked to Simon Bassett. For those not familiar, Bridgerton is based on the book series by Julia Quinn, and each new season focuses on a different couple. This is why Daphne's role became smaller in the 2nd installment. Daphne and Simon were no longer the central couple as the focus shifted to the eldest brother Anthony, played by Jonathan Bailey, and his love interest, Kate Sharma, played by Simone Ashley. Honestly, we expected the departure of Dynevor because, let's face it, her story's over. Although we would have loved it if she and Simon appeared in a scene or two.
Together, if we do this, then
nothing else will matter.
The 3rd installment will focus on the love story of Colin Bridgerton, played by Luke Newton, and Penelope Featherington, portrayed by Nicola Coughlan. Dynevor's departure was a bit confusing because last year, showrunner Jess Brownell told Variety that Daphne would be appearing in season 3. Maybe they filmed some scenes with her after all, and perhaps she'll make an appearance or two, who knows. We want to keep seeing all of our Bridgerton siblings, Brownell said. Now let's meet the new Francesca, shall we? Francesca is one of the fan-favorite characters from the novel, which is why a lot of fans were confused about why she wasn't given enough screen time in the previous seasons. Luckily, she'll be given a proper introduction in the next season. This time, however, viewers will see a different version of the character. Hannah Dodd, known for her work on Anatomy of a Scandal, is set to play the young sibling in the 3rd installment. She's taking over the role from Ruby Stokes, who left prior to season 3 in order to focus on another Netflix series, Lockwood & Co., an adaptation of Jonathan Stroud's books. Do you guys think Dodd is the right fit for Francesca? 4 new cast members are also joining Bridgerton. Let's meet them. As expected, a bunch of new faces are set to appear in the upcoming episodes of the series. Daniel Francis, Sam Phillips, and James Foon are the actors who will make this season more enjoyable. Francis is set to play Marcus Anderson. Netflix described Marcus as a handsome and positive fella. He'll supposedly win the hearts of some characters and anger others. Phillips, known for his role in The Crown, is set to play Lord Debling, a generous lord with some questionable interests. Apparently, he's wealthy enough to enjoy a certain lifestyle, and a lot of ladies will have their eyes on him.
It is a natural continuation of what happens at night, when you are alone.
Foon, known for his work on Reg, plays Harry Dankworth. Harry is not an especially intelligent person, but that's not really an issue thanks to his dashing looks. From Shondaland and new showrunner Jess Brownell, Bridgerton Season 3 will continue where its predecessor stopped, with Penelope Featherington giving up on her long-held crush on Colin Bridgerton. We expected this to happen after she overheard him say he won't ever consider dating her last season. But this doesn't mean Penelope will stop looking for a husband. She'll continue the search, looking for someone with enough wealth, because she also wants to continue her double life as Lady Whistledown. The lack of confidence will be an issue for her, an issue that will bring her closer to Colin. Sadly, Chris Van Dusen stepped down as showrunner following Season 2, with Jess Brownell replacing him as a showrunner and executive producer for Season 3. Van Dusen will continue working on the show as an executive producer along with Shonda Rhimes, Betsy Beers, and Tom Verica of Shondaland. In the most recent news about Season 3, we discovered that Bridgerton added another cast member. The newest addition will be played by Hannah New, and I personally believe that this character will have a major influence on the plot for Season 3. Hannah New is mostly recognized for her role in the Star series Black Sails. On October 14, 2022, her rep issued a statement to E! News confirming that the British actress will play Lady Tilly Arnold on Bridgerton. Per report by Deadline, the character is a young widow who enjoys the privileges and power that comes with being at the helm of her former husband's estate, living life on her own terms with financial independence and sexual freedom. We also know that you need to smash that subscribe button and notification bell so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. The third installment of the show will focus on the events in Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, the fourth novel in Julia Quinn's series. The creators decided not to completely follow the source material as Neo's character does not appear in the books. See you in the next video.